Hi, Mr. X with glossary term whole. It's a discontinuity in a function, but it's also a topological solid. So let's talk about the function first. Here's a graphic from Math Scene of the United Kingdom. Nice little picture of a hole. Here's our hole right here. Hole in a function. And the reason there's a hole there is because if we evaluate f of 1, well, we get a 0 on top. That's okay. But if we put a 1 in for the x in the denominator, we get a 0 in the denominator. And dividing by 0 gives us a very, very, very large number, like infinity. So it blows the function up. So there's a discontinuity here. We would call that a hole in a function. Now that's if you're a math person. If you're an engineer, you don't really worry about it, and it looks like this. We factor the numerator into these two binomials, and then we would just cancel this factor top and bottom, and we're left with a line. And the equation of this line is y equals x plus 1. So what's the story on this hole? Well, the hole is as big as you want it. Now the math teacher, your algebra teacher, may insist that we have a hole there, and we do. We do have a hole because if we put a 1 in for that x right there, the thing blows up. If we evaluate this at 1, then we get 0 over 0, and it blows up. The function blows up. But now look at it from an engineer's perspective. How big is this hole? It's as small as you want to make it. As long as you keep a hole there. And the thing is, if you make the hole as big as the width of a gnat's eyelash, then maybe it doesn't matter. It kind of depends on what you're doing. Sometimes a hole in a function is important. Sometimes it isn't. Depends on what you're doing. Now, before we leave hole, let's talk about the topological solid. Okay, from some blog called Atomic Gator, we have this graphic. Probably copyrighted, we might guess, but we all recognize this. If a topological solid has a hole, then there's no way we can contract it to a single point. That's one definition of a hole. And we'll leave that to the math people as well. Enjoy hundreds of lessons in the language of math at MrXMath.com.